I thought to myself that I would avoid any personal question or
this
question
is
about
personal
something
question,
personal. But since it has something to do with the party she belongs to or like she represents.
She's a BJP MLA also, ma'am.
Yeah, yes. And when we see those obsolete videos, I don't even want to mention in specific, I strongly condemn and denounce the genocide that was taking place by that time. This is an institution where you promote peace, where you become the peacemaker and not a troublemaker. So if this is carried on in someone's party's agenda or manifesto, this is like, it's equivalent to having evil. I don't know why the women are not prospering in politics, but I would like to encourage all the female and all my fellow ladies and girls out there. Why do we wait for the perfect timing? Why do we wait for the right timing? There is no such thing. Now is always the time.
So welcome viewers. Today at DYNT we have with us Baryl Vanneihsangi, who is the newly elected MLA from South Aizawl 3. She is 32 years old and she has been a radio jockey as well as a media personality. She has a huge following at Instagram and we are very happy that we have with us. Please subscribe to our channel DYNT, Democratize Your Nation Today. Our tagline, awaken one human at a time. So ma'am, like this elevation of you, it has been quite fast from a radio jockey media personality to the MLA.
Yes.
How did you imagine this, rise up so fast?
Well, yeah. Firstly, you can call me Baryl. It's okay. I'm not yet adjusted to the word ma'am yet, so just Baryl would be okay. And yeah, I think that for time and again, people used to talk about the power of media, what it can do, where it can elevate you, and how much it can help you. Now is the time where we can accept and agree that we witness the actual power of the media and the potentiality and the capability of media and the media persons as well. So because I think we all understood and agreed that the world is confined to the screens that we're holding right now. It's like to the gadgets and technologies. So that is why we learn everything from what we see on the screen. Like I learn, I observe, I practice, and I think I'm applying it in the real world, in politics. So it really helped me. The media really helped me excel in politics, and I'm going to give credits to the media, to my previous profession, and I'm really, really grateful for this elevation. And yeah, it has been a wonderful journey.
Okay, ma'am, what inspired you to become people's representative? Like at a young age, you decided to take the plunge into politics.
Well, the realization of people needs and the exigency and the demands, the requirements. I've learned all that from the interview that I hosted. I have interviewed an academician, I talked with the politician, I speak with the businessmen, doctors in the medical lines, and they have taught me, and also they have told me a lot of story that I can't share on the screen, on the camera yet, but there I find out that just by being in the media, this is not enough. I think I am called to, called up to be, to hold more responsibility for the people that I work for. So I wanted to step into politics and not just speak in public and host or do an interview, but speak for the public. So that is what inspired me to go ahead.
Ma'am, I think if we do a mapping of electoral demography and democracy in India, you might be one of the few who, like the BJP, has been using the media.
Yes.
Because the BJP has, invested in media beforehand. I think first from 2004, they were investing in satellite media. Then they invested in social media, and everything is media oriented for them. So, ma'am, this journey of yours, like other people who have become MLAs, Uh, was your strategy also media oriented? Did you use media in a way to propel your manifesto to the people?
Others mean like you're asking me?
Yeah, the party,
me?
the party,
or the party.
Party.
Yes, I think it's 50-50. Of course, all this success and achievement doesn't come only from the media. It comes from the dedications and hard works that we have put in, of course. But the media, like I said, everything is confined to the technologies and the gadgets because people don't have time to maybe read a newspaper, not all of them, and people maybe don't have time to read the books. But we have our phone and then we can scroll up and down, and then we have every information, everything that we need, and we're very well aware with what is going on with the other part of the world. So that is why I think we utilize, we as in the party is utilizing the media the way it's supposed to be. But I don't think we promote any false policy, or false information, or we never use or utilize the media to counter the opponent or the contender. So it's purely about what we are supposed to do, the policy and the manifesto. And I believe that the way we handle and utilize our social medias or any kind of platform is quite very fair.
Okay, ma'am, what are your aspirations going forward, and how would you like to materialize your people's aspirations as well?
I aspire to become one of the best legislators that the state ever had by upholding the faith and allegiance of the voters, and by giving full commitment and dedication and having the passion to work for the constituency and the state in a larger context. Also, it's like I always say to myself, if I ever get elected, I was a corporator and then now I became a legislator. So I used to say that the people will always be, the people needs and requirements will always be my priority. And also I should serve justice. We should all serve justice. We shouldn't turn a blind eye just because they do not belong to our party. Because I am very sure and I'm affirm that I am not just a party representative, but I am the representative of the constituency that consists of 26 towns and villages, and also there are more than 22,000 voters in the constituency. So I stand for them, and I will always stand with them and behind them as well.
Okay, so, ma'am, since you talked about justice,
yes.
Would you like to address the social justice issue of the Kukis in Manipur in some way?
Yeah, this has been quite, I should say, a very unfortunate topic for a very long time now. I did contact with many of my brothers and sisters of the Kukis because I studied down there in Nehu, in Shillong, and I made, we didn't just become friends, we became brothers and sisters. And it's like, I have read, and sometimes I even shed tears, and I even, joined them in their, how do I say, the utmost unpleasant moment they were going
in their
through.
Pain.
Yes, of course. And it's like, it's unbelievable because I'm having a hard time to understand how is it possible, when did it become acceptable to torture someone just because you demand something which you thought belongs to you, and just because you claim something, some land belongs to you, and do you have the right to take the parents from their children, or vice versa, or the children from their parents? So it's like I'm having a very, very hard time to accept that and to to process it down to my spine, because I don't think nobody can justify this. I don't think there's any justification for what had happened in Manipur, and let's talk in a larger context, and also the genocide that is practiced in the other part of the world as well.
Yeah. So, ma'am, one more question is that,
yes,
like, the ethnic identity of the Kukis has been highlighted quite well.
Yes.
Indigenous, tribal, and they being part of the Indian independence movement. These things have been highlighted very well. But them being Christians,
yes,
and how vernacular Christians are now under duress in the Indian political system as well as society.
True.
This has not been highlighted. Ma'am, how would you like to give the message to mainland Christians as well as other people that this is a ethnic issue as well as a religious issue also?
Well, this is it's a heartbreaking topic issue again, because if I would like to use the word if the Christianity or the beliefs and practices that we uphold today have something to do with the genocide that is taking place, it's like, I think we can easily identify the wrongdoer here, because we live in India, and the preamble of the Constitution of India says India is sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and it has to ensure to all its citizens the justice, the fraternity, the brotherhood, and you'd have to keep that up. And talking about secular, so here secularism, I think we all understood what it means. It means you have the complete freedom to practice or to hold any religion that you aspire to. So I think being the citizens of India, we have the 100% right to join any religion, to perform any religion. So if this Christianity have anything to do with this incident, this unfortunate incident, then I think the wrongdoer are pretty clear, and I think they are defying and they are denying and betraying the Constitution of India.
Okay, ma'am. Since you studied there,
Yes.
did you get in contact with Meiteis? Did you study them? Did you ever see these kind of tendencies?
No, not at all. I do live with, I had a roommate back in my bachelor days, the BA. I was like, I do not, see them as having the tendency or the will to perform this. I think the instigator or the initiator are really, like, how do we call, I don't even have a word for this, but it's like maybe they kind of spread the negative vibe to them to make them believe that this is what they have to do as a Meitei. But I think this has all started with all the instigators that have been planning on to take this genocide for a while. So,
okay. So, ma'am, are you blaming it at a policy level to the RSS and the BJP, or you are saying that Meitei society is equally responsible?
Well, I can't say who is responsible, whether it's a political party or whether it's the tribe, the clans, because like I said, India, we're all under India and the Constitution of India. So I think we are very familiar with what we have to do as an Indian, what we have to practice. So we all know the rights and the wrongs. And if a party is having any kind of programs or policy that can instigate the people to commit a massacre or a mass killing, a genocide, this is like absolutely wrong, and I think we should even raise our voice against it, because politics is not a platform to torture the other party who does the other people who doesn't belong to the party. This is an institution where you promote peace, where you become the peacemaker and not a troublemaker. So if this is carried on in someone's party's agenda or manifesto, this is like it's equivalent to having evil inside us.
Yeah, ma'am. The body of victim.
Yeah.
The victim of genocide is ultimately the woman, and the Kuki is a woman.
Yes.
Like in Mizo society, in Mizo politics, we see very dominating woman, very assertive woman like you.
Yes.
But at the same time, we don't see a female face against Biren Singh or Prime Minister Narendra Modi. How would you like to see it? As to what would the suggestions be? Because you also see, ma'am, Namcha Kipgen, who is a woman.
Yes.
She herself is not raising any issue. She is still congratulating Prime Minister Modi when they, won
About
in Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh, and Rajasthan.
Yes.
So she is not doing it for her own brethren. Okay, ma'am, how do you see it?
Well, yeah, this is. I thought to myself that I would avoid any personal question or question about something personal, but since it has something to do with the party she belongs to or like she represents.
She is a BJP MLA also, ma'am.
Yeah. So, as you insist, I would like to give some comment about it, because even though I do not belong to the Kuki, I am from the Mizo community, and but the sufferings, the pain that they have to endure, that they have to go through, is like the pain that I have to go through. And like I said, we hold our hands in prayers with them, and we pray for them, and not just that, we shed our tears. And when we see those obsolete videos, I don't even want to mention in specific, I strongly condemn and denounce the genocide that was taking place by that time. And to know and to learn from what you said, that our own their own kindred, their own brethren, not defending them or keeping silent at the very most important important time for where she can be the representative of her people, where she can stand in front of her people. So it's like, I think this is quite a betrayal. I mean, like, I would feel that way. And also, yeah, under the, like you mentioned, under those leaders, I don't know why the women are not prospering in politics, but I would like to encourage all the female and all my fellow ladies and girls out there. Why do we wait for the perfect timing? Why do we wait for the right timing? There is no such thing. Now is always the time. It is always a good time to start. So, and moreover, you know, politics is competition, so no one is going to hand you over a platter and say it's your time to shine. So you have to struggle, you have to fight, and you have to hustle. We have to become, even though we're female, we have to become a hustler at that point of time. So if I don't think we need to delay or hesitate to come out. We just we have to grab our moment and our opportunity, you know. And there's a saying that says, God helps a man who helps himself. But the first thing we need to do is to work on ourselves and to have dedication and a clear concept, a clear mind, and then God will help us eventually. But it's mandatory that you work first and you set your foot first.
Ma'am, last two questions.
Yeah,
and
sure.
I'll ask simultaneously.
Yes, yes.
That is, you know, when are you going to Lamka? When are you going to Lamka? And what is your message to the Kukis people going forward? Since their political class is failing them, as a political representative, as a agent of change, how would you like to see them prosper like this? Well, to the people, as well as if you have any message to the political class,
Well, I know it's like. People may say that, oh, they're sitting there in a very peaceful state. They do not understand what we're going through, or maybe that they may think that we do not share the pain that they're going through right now. But honestly, from the core of my heart, I would like to, admit, and I would like to tell them that there's a saying that behind every dark clouds there is a silver lining, and the evil, the wrongdoing things may be overpowering all the glimmer of hopes right now, but I believe that there is a light at the end of every tunnel, so that they just have to crawl forward and move forward. And so for that reason, I want them not to, not to give up on whatever they're facing right now, and to have positive vibe, because it's very important that you become optimistic. You have optimism in this where the dark clouds are hovering around you right now. And do not forget, always remember that your brothers and sisters in Mizoram are always with you. We stand with you in solidarity. We are here for you. We will always be there for you. And the government have done in the past, the previous ministry have done quite a lot. Yes, and even now, we will do our very, very best. So we will always be there for our brothers and sisters, and we will always hold them in our prayers as well.
Ma'am, are you going to Lamka? Will you go to Lamka?
If possible, I would like to, but as you know, we just formed a new ministry, and we have a lot of burden, we have a lot of works to be performed. So, but if we do have time, and yes, if we get a chance, the opportunity, then definitely we'll go and grab for that.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you for your time.
Yes, thank you very much.
Lovely having you here.
Yes.
So please subscribe to our channel, DYNT, Democratize Your Nation Today. Our tagline, Awaken One More Time. Please, understand that at this juncture, it is only the mainland Indians who can safeguard the interest of the Mizo people in general. And going forward, the way ethnic democracy is moving, They think democracy of Hindu Hindustan is moving. We as mainland Indians and who are enjoying the fruits of Kukis, Mizo supporting Subhash Chandra Bose, we have to do whatever necessary to make sure that social justice for the Kukis of women and their community is ensured. Thanks for watching.